Nightrider Violin 2. I'm going to talk through some of what you need to know for this piece, and then I'm going to play through 2 times. First at a practice tempo of 80, and then at the goal speed of 138. For the beginning of this one, most important thing you need to know is that you have no sharps in the key signature. We are in the key of A minor, which means all of your Fs are natural. So in measure 5, in measure 13, when you get to these Fs, instead of it being a high 2 up on the tape, you're going to take that second finger and you're going to bring it back next to your first for that low 2, the F natural. You do also have quite a few notes on the G string. On the G string, remember our notes are G, open, first finger A, B, that second finger for B will be up on the tape. So on the G string, your finger will be high. On the D string, your finger will be low. When you get to measure 45, you see where it says Calenio. You're going to take your bow hold, kind of flip it so you're still holding. You want to be able to balance your bow. And you're going to bounce the stick of the bow on both your A and E strings at the same time. And you're going to do it to the rhythm 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. You're going to keep repeating that. At the end of measure 54, you see the repeat sign. That's going to send you back to 47. You can also see over measure 53 and 54, you have that bracket and it says 1. That's because that's your first ending. So that means that's what you're playing the first time you play through. Now, when we go back to 47 on the repeat, this is the second time that we're playing. So you're going to start at 47, play all the way through measure 52. And now because it's the second time from 52, we're going to jump to 55. That's your second ending. You can see the bracket there that says 2. At measure 57, you can see above your part, it says second time only. That means you're going to stop playing. Other sections are going to play, but in 57, you rest the first time around. It's important that you count, that you follow along so you know when to come back in, because again, we have this first ending between 62 and 64, and when the other sections get to the end of 64 and go back and repeat to 57, you need to be ready to come back in. Since this is now the second time that this section is being played as the whole class, you're going to play 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and now you're going to jump to the second ending, measure 65. You have those measures that have the bars in them with the numbers across. You can see 62 through 64, you have the bar and it says 3. That means you're resting for 3 full measures. Measure 66 to 67 is telling you you're resting for 2 full measures. At the end of measure 73, you have that fermata over the note that's telling you to hold. So we're going to hold it longer. I'm going to cut you off. Then we're going to reset our bows and we go back to measure 1. That DC, al coda, the DC is telling you go back to the beginning. So from the beginning, we're going to play all the way straight down until measure 43. At the end of measure 43, where it says to coda, that means from 43, you're going to jump down to the coda in measure 74. All right, I'm going to play through this the first time at 80, so you get a better chance to hear and see your notes, and then I'm going to play it at the goal speed. 1 and 2, 3. 47, measure 50, first ending, 54, back to 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, jump to 55, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 57, rest, 2, 3, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, get set, 63, 64, repeat. Second ending, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna hold back to the beginning. And then goal speed, 138. Again, we're not gonna get this fast, but to give you an idea of what it should sound like. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. One, two, three. 47. First ending. Repeat, 47. 51. 52. Second ending. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64.